Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to our channel today on F125. So we're doing a race around Silverstone for the first race of the day, online, multiplayer, in open lobbies. So yeah, so starting in P8 in this one, there's only 16 in this one, so it's a full lobby. So off we go, okay start, one guy's literally just decided to let everybody through, so that's fine by me. Lucky that he was ghosted, so that puts me up to P4 by the time I get to turn 3. So very nicely. Coming towards turn 4 now. Get a good exit here. Using a little bit of ERS just to get the speed up, and then save it down towards Brooklands and Ninfield at turn 6 and 7. Just trying to keep it nice and tidy through there. And then this guy went a little bit wide, so it's trying to go for the inside. Get a good exit. It's not using my battery, but I'm using it after. Just to go... Try not to go side by side through Cop's corner, so it's best to go... It's best to go single file through there. And then down towards Maccas and Beckett's now. Through this middle part of the layout. Try and get through here nicely. Get a good exit here. Using a good exit with battery. Without the DRS, because it's not till lap 2 where DRS is available. And that puts me into P3, down towards Stone Corner. Very nicely. So not too bad. So not a bad start. And then these two were kind of in the tangled down towards the last few corners at the end of the first lap. And that puts me into the lead of the race. So went from... So yeah, so a very nice first lap for me, with no chaos and no damage and all that. So yeah, very nicely. So now we're on lap 2, DRS is enabled. Now I've got to try and run away and try and get a nice gap from the guys behind. So yeah, using a little bit of battery on the exit, just get the momentum. And then I decided to save it down towards, I think I've been into none right now, down towards Brooklands and Ninfield, just to save a bit more ERS, just to try to charge it up a bit more. Then put it back on medium on the exit of this corner, down towards Cop's corner. Use a little bit of ERS just to get the momentum, and that is absolutely fine from there. Yeah, so not a bad start. Just trying to stay out of that one of chaos, but luckily I'd done that. No issues at all. Now just trying to run away from the guys behind, and P2 guy has got DRS, but luckily he's a bit too far back, so I can use it that much. Through here very nicely, not too bad at all. Down towards the club section at the end of that 2. Save a little bit more battery through here, just to save a little bit more. Put it back on medium. Get a good, and then, well, when to get a good exit and all that. So yeah, not too bad. Yeah, the McLaren driver who's in P3, who's had the fastest lap of the race, he's very, very fast in this race. So he managed to do really well with the pace, and I was quite surprised he managed to caught me up by the end of the race. So at that far back, yeah, I'm using a bit of EOS, but I'm trying to save it at the right time. Trying to save a little bit more, trying to use it a little bit as much as I can. And then, as possible. So coming towards Ninfield, just trying to get a good exit as possible, using a little bit of ERS. Not too much, because I need to save it a little bit. Yeah, so the guy, he's definitely a second now behind me, and he's definitely just overtook P2 at this stage, time I got to the club section. So, and the time I got to Mac and Beckett's, he's literally right on my tail at this point, so I was quite surprised he caught me up so quickly. So yeah, so I had to use my battery a little bit just to stay ahead. Casey's using it, but he's not, so I decided to turn it off. Down towards Stone Corner. Not too bad, and then he's definitely getting closer, so I decided to save a little bit through here, just to save him a bit more. And then use medium on the exit of this corner, onto the Hammond straight right now. At the end of lap 3. So yeah, I'm doing the best I could. It's just that McLaren driver is very fast. in this race. So I'm trying my best to hold on and trying to hold on to and try and run away as fast as I could. Turns out I did alright, but it's just he's just too fast. So I don't know. He's on the same platform as me, so I was quite surprised. He's not on PC, so I was quite surprised on that. So yeah, so I survived down towards Bookman's again at turn 6 on that 4. Just saving a little bit more battery for you here, as much as I can. Using a little bit of medium on the exit, as usual. Not using the EOS this time, because he's definitely on my tail, so I thought I'd save it in orbit. Down towards the hangar straight, down towards Stone Corner, that's kind of normally save it for, just in case. And then I decided to put in none through Macca's and Beckett's, just to save a bit more EOS. And then put it back on medium on the exit of this corner. Right now, using all the battery onto this hangar straight, as much as I can. And I decided to go defensive a little bit, just in case. And he decided to go around the outside. Luckily, I managed to... Well, I made a mistake here, and then he's got me straight away. So I was a little bit annoyed, not winning it, but it's fine. But I was okay with it. Luckily, managed to stay out of trouble. Pace was there, but it's just... That McLaren driver is so quick, so I just don't know how he did it. I don't know, maybe it's maybe he had a good setup, I don't know. Like, better than my setup, so I'm quite surprised. Maybe he had a better setup than me, so maybe he's got good... No, he's got really good exit of corners, so I'm still in the DRS. I'm just trying to get into his DRS as much as I can, so I can save a little bit more ERS. But by the time I got to Linfield, he just literally pulled a nice gap on the exit of this corner. And I'm trying to use all my battery just to get closer to him. And also trying to get into his DRS under 1 second by the time I get to Macca's and Beckett's on this last lap. I'm still using a battery, but I managed to get into the DRS. Just about. And then by the time I got to the exit of this corner, he's literally gone at this point. So I literally have no chance to have a chance to fight back. So yeah, so that's why he was so quick. So yeah, so my EOS is down to 0 at this point, so I literally have nothing in the tank there of ERS. So yeah, so fair play to him, but I just couldn't do anything about it. I was just trying really hard to win a race, but it's just sometimes it's very difficult when someone at the head are using more battery than you are when you're trying to save as much as you can. Well, I mean, I didn't do too bad. It's just made a tiny mistake going wide, and that's what happened. Yeah, your top 3's fine. These I didn't get damage in this one. Than it was in the previous video. Make sure you check it out if you haven't seen it yet. That's this damage limitation, where I had damage in both races. So, on to the next race at Brazil. This time around. This one has no damage in it, so that's why the last video was damage in it. So yeah, so I got an okay start, just trying to see what's going up ahead of me. This bit was quite messy here. This bit was quite messy, so lucky that I survived that. And then I decided to not go past this IP, but I decided to follow him for now. And then, like that. And then, just through the middle sector now, I'm just going to stay... I managed to go on the other side of him. And I'm trying to go around the outside, but he was trying to push me off the circuit. Not sure why. But luckily, I managed to get him eventually, so I got him eventually, so that's fine by me. So, yeah, P3, so I'm in the top 3 now. The time I got to the end of the first lap, then I got hit from behind, from that same guy. Not sure what he was doing there, maybe he's just pushing me off for no reason. So yeah, I managed to go up to P2 straight away, because using all the battery. Then I decided to save it down towards turn 1. And then come towards turn 1, this guy just literally pushed me off the circuit, so not sure why. Not sure why he did that. Yeah, a bit confusing there, but not gonna get a legal overtake, so because that would have been harsh for me because I didn't do nothing wrong there. He just literally turned into me. He wasn't even alongside me when I was turning, so he wasn't alongside me. He was literally about 5/10 further back than me. Yeah, I'm not sure what he was doing there. So yeah, so got past him eventually. Managed to, well, he's not in my sight anymore. So that's his problem. So I'm not sure what he was doing there, but luckily there was no damage, so I'm fine with that, and no legal overtakes. That would have been harsh for me. Not kind of my fault, but feels like, I don't know. And also he's out of the race. He's out of the race, so that's that's fine by me. So that's not my problem. That's his fault. Yeah. So at the end of that too, I just set the fast lap of the race right now as 10.2 on that nap. Well, I did cut the corner slightly. I did cut the corner at turn 2 a little bit, but because someone hit me on the side. I wouldn't do that on purpose. It's just some dirty drivers are just, yeah, some dirty drivers just do it on purpose and then, well, just to piss you off really. So I'm not sure why, but it's what it is. But I don't care that much, so it's what it is. I just found it funny when I watched it back, so I don't know why they do that. Literally for no reason. And I was like, what's the point of that? Yeah, so coming towards mid-race now, at the end, halfway of this race, managed to go up to this leader for about, I think about a nap now, at this point. So yeah, so I'm just following him for now, because I've still got another 2 laps remaining in this race. So I decided to just stay behind him for now, but he's using his ERS, but I decided not to, because I've got DRS anyway. So just taking my time, not in a rush just yet. Just taking my time through here on that nap. I've got a warning here, but so because I turned a little bit too early, so I decided not to use all my ERS down towards turn 4, saving a little bit as much as I can, and then try and get through here nicely, very nicely. I'm not doing too bad at this stage, so just trying to be patient a little bit, just take my time, trying to calm myself a little bit from what happened earlier on the end of that one. But it's what it is. So yeah, coming towards the end of almost the end of nap 4. Just taking my time behind the leader. Just take it nice. Just follow him for now. And then come towards this last corner. I decided to use a little bit of battery on the exit, using all the battery right now, just to get closer to him. And then using DRS until I got to this bit. And he's using a battery as well, but so I decided to use the battery. Decided to go to the outside, but he was making me confusing there. Not sure where he was placing the car there. You can't go left and right at the same time. You can't do that. So I decided to do it at turn 4, using all the battery. Decided to go to the outside, and that is for the lead of the race at the exit of turn 4. So yeah. So I got into the lead at the exit of turn 4 very nicely. So on the last lap of the race, now I've got to try and run away really, and just try and run away a little bit and have a nice gap at the end. For the middle sector now, managed to gain so much time from that guy behind. Yeah, so another victory. Alright, in fact I managed to get another victory in P1 on this game, so very nicely, but it's not easy as it looks, but I am trying my best, but sometimes it's very difficult when you're trying to do that. So yeah, so I got a victory at Brazil, very nicely, job done.
I think it's all over. It is now.
Yeah, so a victory for this one, very nicely, so not exactly what I wanted, but luckily it's got there eventually, so very nicely. So yeah, so that's for me today. So make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Don't push not as well. That'll appreciate a lot where you are around the world. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F125. Have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend. Have a nice week where you are around the world. Have a nice day. And see you later.